let's just fight. Offense, defense, make it play.
Bounce, baby, bounce, baby, bounce, baby, bounce. We play together, we play as one, and we have fun.
This is it.
Showtime on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
What a way to start a game. Robert Smith.
That's all heart and soul, number 28.
He did it again. You have to see this guy to believe it.
Strong run. Mike Anderson.
Oh, what a great run. What a great player.
The play of the game coming up.
He's coming after him on the rush. It's blocked.
In your wildest dreams, you did not see this. We got a long way to go. Every week, it's all out there for us, for the taking. I want you to enjoy the journey, man.
That is poetic justice.
Throws over the middle. This is going to be an interception.
Oh, my goodness. What a turn of events. Unbelievable effort.
Eugene Bull.
Hey, folks, it's a new era. Touchdown. Adrian. Oh, what a miracle.
I'm out of superlatives. I am out of superlatives.
If this football team stays together, we can win every single Sunday, man. You guys play hurt, and you finish games strong.
It doesn't matter about stats. It doesn't matter about where we play, who we play. We play our game, we're going to win.
There's not a greater feeling in the world to go out there with our backs to the wall and have to fight back and lay it on the line and come out with a damn victory.
We outworked him for 60 minutes. You did all the things that you need to do to win a football game.
We gotta believe that it hurts us to lose. That's the only way we're gonna win.
This is a poker game. I'm shoving my chips to the middle of the table. I'm raising the ante. Anybody wants in, get in. This team is going to the playoffs.
This guy is Houdini. Two guys hit him, and then he rolls out and a gun down to the end zone between two 49er defenders for the touchdown.
Into the end zone, touchdown! And the Jets are going to win it in stunning come-from-behind fashion.
Corey Dillon. 278 yards on 23 carries.
It is a great day for a miracle.
Under a blitz, Favre. Pop flies the right side. Freeman trying to adjust to it, and it's incomplete. Wait a minute. Freeman picked it up. It bounced into his hands. He takes it to the end zone. Touchdown.
And the clock winds down. The great history of this stadium comes to a close. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
So the Broncos close out Mile High Stadium in grand fashion. People want to enjoy the last game ever at Mile High Stadium.
I think it's time for me to go. But San Francisco, I always love you guys, okay?
Gary Anderson is the all-time NFL scorer, surpassing the record by the legendary George Blanda. An amazing run by Donovan McNabb, who should have been tackled 5 times.
Eddie George brings them to their feet.
This is the way football ought to be.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Padre Ismail.
Touchdown, Vikings! Moss comes through again.
This is a special team right here, fellas. Yes, sir. Good job.
Man, the time is here. It's time to go to a Super Bowl.
Let's go, man. Knock him on the floor.
Get him.
We don't lose another game. We win every single game.
We have seen a remarkable display of resolve, of determination, and of courage.
And the New Orleans Saints will finally win the first postseason game in this team's history.
Dilfer in the pocket, plenty of time, throws out in the flat to Jamal Lewis. It is caught by Shannon Sharp. Can you believe the Ravens? That's just a team of destiny. And Ray Lewis, the defensive player of the year in the NFL, may have sealed the deal for the Ravens. Drops straight back, Giants on a blitz. McNabb hits and throws, swings it right, and the pass nearly, and is intercepted by Seahawks. 60 minutes from the Super Bowl.
This Baltimore defense, they are terrific.
The Ravens have not only survived, but conquered the black hole.
It's hand-to-hand combat.
The crowd is sensing blood in the water.
For an NFC title game, you would never have expected this in a million years.
The team of destiny has arrived. They're going to the big show. Super Bowl, here we come.
Throughout an unpredictable season, sure things toppled like a house of cards. NFL 2000 often appeared to be built on shaky ground, especially when routine plays brought about unexpected, even astonishing results.
He's going to throw it down the middle of the field. It's a grab by Plexico at the 25-yard line.
He spiked the ball. He wasn't down. He wasn't down. Nobody touched him.
Yes, he was touched. No. And here comes Jacksonville.
Well, it wasn't whistled dead. And if it wasn't whistled dead, you don't spike the ball.
The serpentine twists of the season demonstrated that surprise endings were not the sole province of Hollywood.
Waters on the delay to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Ricky off to the races, to the 40, the 35. Oh, he stepped to the football. It's bouncing free at the 5. Recovered by Oakland in the end zone. It's a safety. How about that? A safety.
What an incredible turn of events.
Oh.
The incredible turn of events also took its toll on prognosticators, as the trendiest Super Bowl picks never measured up to the hype. The Washington Redskins sported high draft picks and high-priced free agents. And with this gaudy array of talent, the Skins promised to be as eye-catching as Deion Sanders' wardrobe. But they skimped on accessories such as place kickers, trying on 4 of them and still losing 3 games by a field goal or less.
Field goal attempt from the 23, 33-yard kick. Hold is good, kick is up. No good. No good. Right this time. Can you believe that?
The Redskins on their 4th field goal kicker of the year still can't find one.
Fulfilling great expectations was also difficult for the St. Louis Rams, despite the offensive fireworks that helped them win their first 6 games.
All I know, this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep getting them dubs all year long, baby. Keep getting them dubs. Super Bowl, baby. Guaranteed.
That guarantee seemed insurable, as the Rams, ignited by Marshall Faulk's NFL record 26 touchdowns, topped the league in scoring. The Indianapolis Colts were another team whose preseason promise was based on point-producing potential.
Up the middle, he shakes one tackle, gets to the outside of the 20, he blanks to the outside 15, he's at the 10, he's at the 5, touchdown Edgerrin James.
Edgerrin James was the league's leading rusher, and Peyton Manning its co-leader in touchdown passes. While the Colts, like the Rams, based their identity upon offense, it was defense that defined the character of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The opportunistic Bucs boasted the NFL's second-best sack total. But the Bucs, like the Rams and Colts, were half teams, and none of them advanced further than the wild card playoff round. These stunning disappointments left a void that was filled by shocking successes. The road to the Super Bowl unexpectedly veered off into New Orleans, where the Saints hadn't experienced a winning season since 1992. Their revival was entrusted to rookie head coach Jim Haslett.
You look like a team. They all got their clothes on, right? You're dressed right. I heard that's a first too, huh?
By midseason, they looked like a playoff team, thanks to a defense that registered the league's highest sack total and a solid offense paced by quarterback Jeff Blake and running back Ricky Williams.
Back to pass, hit, got away, dumped it off to Williams, catch at the 10, 5, blows over the defender at the goal line, touchdown.
Here's Williams sweeping left. He's got room. Williams inside the 20, inside the 10, to the 5. He dives. The designated diver is in.
But the Saints were also bedeviled by bad luck, as Williams broke his ankle in the season's 11th week. Then, 1 week later, Blake was lost for the year.
Jeff Blake is hurt. He is on his back, writhing in pain.
I promise you this team will battle, no matter what the circumstances are, through the course of the year. And whatever happens at the end of December, on the 24th, we'll lay it out.
We'll put the chips on the table, and we'll be in or we'll be out. I don't know. But I know the team will play hard.
Led by Aaron Brooks, Blake's raw but resourceful replacement, the Saints played hard enough to win the NFC West title.
He hands it. No, he doesn't. He's going to run with it, and he's going to walk into the end zone. What a great play fake.
The Saints had never won a single postseason game during their 34-year existence, so they called upon the services of a voodoo priestess to exorcise this long losing spell. Although snake-bit by injuries, the Saints were coiled and ready to strike against the defending world champions.
Jeff Blake, Ricky Williams, everybody went down. The poor old Saints, we're in the playoffs. 0-0. 0-0. They don't want to see the Saints.
Brooks calls for the football and drops straight back. Looks to his left, going to throw it into the end zone. The catch is made for the touchdown by Robert Wilson.
Behind Brooks's 4 touchdown passes, New Orleans built a 31-7 fourth-quarter lead, and the Saints were finally on the brink of banishing their postseason curse.
You're almost there! You're almost there, baby! We're bringing it home!
You're that close. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. Let's go. Bring it home.
But in the fourth quarter, 3 unanswered touchdowns left the Saints reeling.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Come on now.
With less than 2 minutes left, the Saints needed a miracle. Instead, they were saved by a miscue.
Angling it for the near sideline. Hakeem dropped the ball! Hakeem dropped the ball! Brian Mill might have fallen on it at the 10-yard line! You gotta be kidding me! It is the New Orleans Saints football! Brian Mill, the most unlikely hero of them all! Falls on the fumble, the muff by Hakeem! There is a God after all! I can't believe it!
History, baby! We're making history! We're making history!
In an unpredictable year, it was only fitting that a routine play with an unexpected result should provide the most surprising moment in the season's most surprising success story. On a sweltering day in Dallas, the Eagles used the opening kickoff to deliver the season's first surprise.
Akers approaches the ball, and he goes for an onside kick, and it's recovered by the Eagles. Damian Douglas on the football, an onside kick. The Eagles shocked everybody.
After a 41-14 annihilation of the Cowboys, the sky appeared to be the limit in Philadelphia. But head coach Andy Reid knew his entire offense rode on Donovan McNabb, a young quarterback who was still learning how to play.
But this is your show. How you go, it goes. All the way.
Rolling, looking, firing the ball, and it's going to be intercepted by Darrell Green at the 50. The Redskins have the ball in a possession to win it with an easy field goal. What a mistake by Donovan McNabb.
Don't ever let them see if you're frustrated or not, right? Okay, don't even worry about that. We're gonna be okay. We're just gonna keep pounding and we'll get this thing going. Right. But stay patient with it.
Right. Hand of solid slant or sluggo. Wire ego. Okay, hold on. Out. Okay.
Reid scaled back the offense to allow McNabb to grow into his role.
What I'm trying to do is cut back just a bit. Going on that theory that he knows, give him the stuff that he knows, we go with it.
Come here. You just take what they give you, right? Just take it as quick as you can, get rid of the football.
With each week, McNabb grew more poised and productive. A faceless cast of role players stepped forward and carried the offense beyond expectations. After back-to-back overtime wins against the Cowboys and Steelers, the Eagles suddenly found themselves on the road to the Super Bowl.
How about those Eagles, baby?
By season's end, McNabb had taken Reid's offense and run with it. He led all quarterbacks in rushing and accounted for 75% of the Eagles' offense. He finished second to Marshall Faulk in the voting for league MVP and led Philadelphia to the playoffs for the first time in 4 years.
Hey, I just have one question. Who's number one?
In their wild card game, Hugh Douglas and a punishing Eagle defense shut down Tampa Bay.
The ball goes back to King. Oh, he's hit. Football is loose.
In his playoff debut, McNabb threw for 2 touchdowns and ran for another.
Touchdown!
Donovan McNabb with a tremendous future ahead in the National Football League.
While Andy Reid earned praise for making a playoff quarterback out of McNabb, Dennis Green was widely criticized for handing a playoff team to first-year starter Dante Culpepper.
Now, nobody here needs to pray for Dante. I told you guys before, Dante's going to be just fine.
Culpepper's size, speed, and power made him unique among quarterbacks, but immense talent is nothing new in Minnesota. Becoming the 3rd quarterback in history to win his first 7 starts was one thing. Keeping Randy Moss and Chris Carter satisfied was another.
Go out of team next time. I was hoping for a touchdown. I came out the back door.
Hey, don't stop giving me that ball. Don't stop giving me the ball.
Dante Culpepper with an ill-advised throw, kind of a rookie mistake. He doesn't make many of those.
Told you not to throw the daggone ball that high. You know I'm going to get on you. You know CC going to get on you. I'm the only 2 guys that's going to get on you. We expect greatness out of you, boy. Come on, Dante. Come on. You all right?
Man, I tell you, I know how difficult it is. We understand that. And we got a lot of high-strung guys here. We understand that, too. And then we just keep working it. That's all. As long as we stick together and battle our way through it, I think we're going to be fine.
On this team, harmony is always just one big play away.
Downfield! It is! Got it! Where did he get it? Touchdown, Vikings! Moss comes through again!
That's the best receiver in football.
How easy was that? All right. That was easy. That was simple. That's like practice.
Running back Robert Smith had a career year, rushing for over 1,500 yards, while Carter polished his Hall of Fame credentials.
Robert Smith alone set back and 3 wide. Culpepper to the end zone, throws to Carter, got it! Touchdown! Catch number 1,000, and it's a scoring play.
In his 14th season, Carter had only one thing left to accomplish.
One time in my life, I want to be on a team that's special. That's all, special.
But in December, the Vikings were hardly special, losing their last 3 regular season games, something no Super Bowl team has ever done.
I ain't really got no words for you. I've been off 2 weeks. Ain't nobody believing in us, so I guess I got to go up here and shut somebody's ass up today. Y'all just watch the show, man.
This is it, right here. Don't wait for nobody else to tell you to wake up. This is it. Together. This is the team. One time in my life, I wanted to be on a team that's special, and this is it. Somebody got to win it. Why not us?
Culpepper looks, throws in the corner of the end zone, and it is going to be caught by Carter for the touchdown.
With a touchdown pass to Carter and 2 more to Moss, Culpepper led the Vikings to an easy victory over the Saints and their 2nd trip to the NFC Championship game in 3 years.
There's only one thing that's going to stop and fill my stomach and will take care of my hunger. That's a world championship. And remember now, this is where we expect it to be. No matter what, it was 1-3 preseason or 0-3 the last 3 games, we never lost sight of who we are. Let's maintain our humbleness. Let's maintain our goal. All right?
With the retirement of Dan Marino, few expected the Miami Dolphins to contend for a division title, especially after they squandered a huge lead to suffer the single most devastating loss of the 2000 season, a Week 8 meltdown against the Jets.
Calamity has struck. The unthinkable has happened. The Dolphins ahead 30-7. Collapse.
But in the face of adversity, these Dolphins found strength in each other. And in first-year head coach Dave Wannstedt.
Take about 5 seconds and listen. what you hear is one heartbeat, right? That's how you have championship teams. Everybody contributing.
Lamar bounces off the tackle at the 10. Fantastic! Picked off. The Dolphins have it back.
We have seen a remarkable display here of resolve, of determination, and of courage.
In the final week of the season, the Dolphins defeated the Patriots to complete an unlikely run to the AFC East title.
There's not a greater feeling in the world to go out there with our backs to the wall and have to fight back and lay it on the line and leave it on the field and come out with a damn victory. Hey, division champs, okay? Hey.
But in a season of surprises, even a division title wasn't safe.
You got 3 seconds left, they got 1 play.
Half-dressed and nearly half an hour after they thought they clinched the AFC East, the Dolphins were ordered to return to the field for one final play.
He just lofts one up. It is a duck. It's going to fall incomplete at the 26-yard line. We waited a half an hour for that.
In the first round of the playoffs, the Dolphins rallied from a 14-point deficit to beat the Colts in overtime, as Lamar Smith carried the ball a postseason record 40 times.
Look at this, buddy. Look at this. See the 10 and a dodge.
Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins have done it! All right, Miami!
200 yards rushing today.
While Wanstedt rode his team farther than anyone expected,
It's okay.
no coach rode his team harder than the Raiders' John Gruden.
That's why you get your ass in the meeting room with the receivers at lunchtime every day. Every day. I don't care. I don't care if you like it or not. You know what I mean? You gotta know one thing, man. This is the last shot right here. You know what I'm saying? And you're either gonna explode onto the scene or you're just gonna be like one of them deals.
His players nicknamed him Chucky, after a demonic doll from a horror movie. But Gruden's brand of football was anything but child's play.
How about some genuine enthusiasm out here? You gotta make it happen fast, man. Come out of your motion and get going. Have some life. Gary, are you gonna jump his ass or am I gonna have to always jump him?
The cornerstone of Gruden's plan for success was his special bond with quarterback Rich Gannon.
We're working our stuff together. You know, I'm working for you, you know what I mean? And you're working for me, and that's the way it's gonna be, right?
Together, Gruden and Gannon led the Raiders to their first winning season in 6 years.
Running away from tacklers and sackers, and once again, Rich Gannon scrambling, not for running yards, but merely to keep the play alive, results in a touchdown.
Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Come on, get all you can get! Compete for inches! I like that, I like that!
Gruden's relentless drive not only restored the Silver and Black's outward mystique,
I love you guys, I love that!
it helped revitalize morale within the locker room.
Hey, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy for you. Let's all start a chant here. Raiders! 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 Raiders!
The Raider resurgence was evident not only among its players, but among its fans. A loyal cast of crazies who treated each game like Halloween and made every opponent's visit to the Coliseum a hair-raising experience.
There's no hole like the black hole, baby. No hole like the black hole.
This is about a new glory, a new mystique. Raider football in its finest. We don't quit. We don't die. We just inflict pain.
With a dominance reminiscent of their past, the Raiders went 12-4 and won the AFC West for the first time in a decade.
Silver and Black Raider Nation, welcome to Oaktown, baby.
Feels like a gladiator movie out here, man. These fans are wild.
Raiders 16, Fiedler back 5 steps, throws right to Torrey James. 10, 20, 25, 30. Fiedler back, James Mead at midfield. He's going to go.
In the divisional playoffs, the Raiders brought the Dolphins' enchanted season to a brutal end.
Jay Fiedler just completely freaked out.
Slam the door shut right here. Slam the door shut. Let's take their hearts from them.
The Raiders have hit the Miami Dolphins with a haymaker. They have staggered the Dolphin football team.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Welcome to the Black Hole.
The Raiders live on.
In the year 2000, the silver and black was back.
Is that a home field advantage or not? I love this team. You accomplished something today that not a lot of teams get to taste. And you better like the taste, guys. You better like the taste. I just want everybody to say, Raiders! 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 Raiders!
Each football team is a reflection of its coach. And when a team falters on the road to the Super Bowl, it's the coach who is held responsible. This season, as in every season, there were coaches who lost their jobs. And even those who survived were often torn by the shifting fortunes of the game.
That's holding, man. That is holding. Holding. Take him back. Take him back. I like this ref. Always like this guy. Take it back. Are you kidding me? You guys, this is the worst officiating I've ever seen. How don't you make that call?
Hey, Doc, they had 12 guys in the huddle. 12 guys.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, just ask me, I know. He had 12 guys in the huddle. Throw a flag.
What is it? Everybody's yelling. Challenge it. Challenge! Challenge! Hey! Hey! I'm challenging! Hey! I'm throwing a challenge!
It's a bad call. Is he new? Is he a rookie? Is it off? It's off. Is he new? Is this his first year, that guy?
Is this one of those,
No. I'm serious. Is this his first year? Hey!
The pass interference call was the worst call I've seen in 18 years in the NFL. I'm just telling you it was.
Okay, thanks. Oh! He went like this. He did it twice. He did it twice. Oh, yes, he did. The whole crowd saw it. You hear that boo?
You didn't see that at all?
I don't know which play you're talking about.
I'm talking about on the pass interference call.
Listen, I'm straight line. The receiver, and it's not my man, but the receiver is...
But you threw the flag.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't throw it? My mistake then. My mistake.
Don't tell me it's the worst call, huh?
Okay, no, it's still the worst call. I thought you threw it.
Not on me.
I apologize.
Okay,
who threw it?
Bad night, huh? It's going to get better for you. No, it will get better for you, particularly this guy here.
The hardest part of coaching isn't the struggle to get better. It's the knowledge that the bad times can always get worse.
All right. All right. Yo! Those two guys are running into each other every time.
Face mask. God dog it. We can't do anything right. Beautiful job. Beautiful. What a mess.
If you guys pick it off, protect it. They'll strip it. Hey, no, return it for a touchdown if you can.
That's good coaching. They're going to go deep on us. Look out for the bomb.
Let's get an attitude about it. We go out there the next time. Now, let's execute and play quick. We started the game that way. We're making some plays. Right now, we're kind of in a lull right now. Let's get some pop. Let's shift, move quick, get a tempo going, and let's start playing some ball aggressively.
The Giants' Jim Fossil was able to weather a stormy season.
What happens in a game like that if in the third quarter something we get lightning and stuff? Do they delay the game?
Yeah, it's lightning.
All right. Oh, yeah, no. I just hear the popping.
That was thunder and lightning.
It was thunder and lightning in the form of Tiki Barber and Ron Dane that had Giant opponents diving for cover.
Lightning 21. Lightning 21.
Pitch right, Tiki. To the outside, can't cut it. Now hesitation move, cuts at the 10. Reverses his field to the near side. Throws away from one man. Barber to the 10. 5, spectacular touchdown.
That big-time smart playing football, man. Yep. That's big time. Yep.
Fossil's team bullied its way to the top of the NFC East with a bruising style of play that, like the script NY on the helmet, evoked memories of great Giant teams of the past.
We're 6-2. That's where we expected to be, right?
Yep.
It ain't better than we expected. That's just our target. We got to keep working. We got to keep believing and keep winning.
The Giants had indeed reached their midseason target, but in the process, they had become a target for the other NFC playoff contenders. Back-to-back home losses to St. Louis and Detroit dropped the Giants' record to 7-4 and left them shaken. Just when the team needed it most, the head coach stepped forward with a challenge that changed the course of the entire season.
Get off my coach's backs, get off the players' backs. I'm responsible for the whole thing. I'm raising the stakes right now. This is a poker game. I'm shoving my chips to the middle of the table. I'm raising the ante. Anybody wants in, get in. Anybody wants out can get out. Okay? This team is going to the playoffs. Okay? This team's going to the playoffs.
Hand off Tiki. Running to the outside. Barber to the 10. Barber to the 5. Barber in for a touchdown! Big time! Big time!
The Giants turned their coach into a prophet by winning their last 5 regular season games to finish with the best record in the NFC.
Jim Fossil, who was on the hot seat just a month ago, his guarantee has come true.
The Giants carried that momentum into the postseason, and right from the opening kickoff, they ran away from the Eagles in the divisional playoff round.
There goes Dixon to the outside. It's a foot race. Ron Dixon in midfield. Ron Dixon's going to score. This is the best way you can ever imagine to start a football game. And Giants Stadium is ready to explode. Come on, D, let's go. Giants on a blitz. McNabb hits and throws, swings it right, and the pass nearly, and it is intercepted by Seahawks. He's got it on the run. Down the left sideline, cuts to the 10. 5, touchdown!
Hey, I've never seen a play like that, man. Hey, Jay, I've never seen anything like that.
Jim Fossil's players celebrated their first postseason win in 8 years as they took a giant step on the road to the Super Bowl. Moviegoers and football fans remembered the Titans this year, but Eddie George was unable to forget the Super Bowl.
McNair drops, throws right side for Dyson. He dives for the end zone. The Rams win by a yard.
I just remember saying to myself, I'm gonna have to make it back. I'm gonna have to. This is just the beginning.
That's how you play defense, guys. You get to knock them around a little bit.
Set eye right, blitz, look up the middle. Here they come.
Led by the NFL's #1 ranked defense, the Titans finished 13-3, the best record in the NFL.
30, he's going. 20, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Titans.
Offensively, the Titans could light up the sky.
Fades it into the end zone, looking for Mason. Juggle, caught, he caught it. Touchdown Titans.
But usually they were paced by the feet and heart of Steve McNair and Eddie George.
So this is our defining moment. Are we going to finish him or what? We have got to finish him. Let's take their hands off. Let's go right now.
I'm gonna have to make it back. I'm gonna have to. This is just the beginning.
George carried the ball 403 times and ran as if every extra yard he gained would somehow make up for the yard his team fell short last year. But while he was trying to erase history, there was a team in his own division intent on making history. Tony Banks threw for 6 touchdowns as the Ravens raced to a 2-0 start. But what appeared to be a high-powered offense wasn't all it was cracked up to be.
Cheap fireworks. I can give you the money or have better fireworks. What do you want? Now I'm kind of frugal.
The dud turned out to be the Ravens' offense.
10 seconds left from the one. Play action fake, Banks throwing, and it's intercepted.
Baltimore went the month of October 5 games without scoring a touchdown.
There's still going to be some growing pains with Tony, I think.
With Tony Banks, there was far more pain than growth.
Banks dropping, looking left, firing ball, intercepted Green and Sidney. He takes a knee in the end zone. 3 picks in the quarter, and the Ravens blow another scoring chance.
You knew they were coming. It's blocked up. Just deliver it to him, Tony. All right? You got to let Trent try to do something here now. Okay, we got you, Tony.
Trent Dilfer. Well, I'll be.
Trent Dilfer finally led the Ravens to the end zone.
The throw. Time in the pocket, throws underneath. Stokely's got it. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Brandon Stokely is gone where no Raven has for 21 quarters.
And then Dilfer led them into Tennessee.
Nobody.
No visiting team had ever won at Adelphia Coliseum. But Dilfer ended the streak and had his career reborn at the same time.
Dilfer rolling out to his right, looking, throwing, touchdown! Patrick Johnson! And the Ravens give the Titans their first loss ever at Adelphia Coliseum.
You got a cover of Sports Illustrated here. It says, Titans are the NFL's best team. Maybe they are, but not today.
Brian Billick was a bold and decisive leader who could identify and exploit an opponent's weakness.
We're going to go vertical. Let's go after that little rookie now. Just go 989.
Dilfer back to throw on first down.
You got him, Patrick. You got him, Patrick.
He's throwing the bomb for Patrick Johnson, and he's got it. Touchdown! Patrick Johnson with the score.
Let's go out to the youngin.
He beat the rookie, Anthony Marlborough.
Now you got it. They are done. They are done.
Billick took on his team's critics as fiercely as he attacked his opponents.
The pundits and the experts are going to pick this apart and talk to me about some kiss-ass third down percentage or red zone. Hey, come on. Okay? Put that in NFL films. Bleep it any way you want, okay?
When you go in the Lion's Den, you don't tippy-toe in. You carry a spear, you go in screaming like a banshee, and you kick whatever door's in and say, where's the son of a...
If you're going to have that attitude, it helps to have the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year leading you into battle.
Let's go. How do I follow that, huh?
Billick didn't have to follow Ray Lewis. The rest of the Ravens had no choice.
We want to be the best at what we're trying to get done. We got to shut this team out. All right? We can't have breakdowns in the fourth quarter. We got to communicate and think mentally. Everybody got to know that there's somebody beside you that's depending on you. All right, it's up to us to go out and win this game.
The Ravens' defense, led by Lewis, yielded the fewest points ever in a 16-game season.
Here comes Ray Lewis after him. He got him. Sacks him back near the 9-yard line. Relentless.
And in their AFC wildcard game, it was another powerful Lewis, running back Jamal, who battered the Broncos.
Jamal Lewis.
The Ravens were headed back to Tennessee. For the third time, the battle cry would be, remember the Titans.
Who's the only team to beat the Tennessee Titans in the Adelphia Coliseum? If you pick the Baltimore Ravens, you're right. Y'all tell the Titans we coming.
For Ray Lewis, it was all about not giving an inch. For Eddie George, it was all about gaining one more yard. Fittingly, those two warriors would come together to decide which team would advance to the AFC Championship.
And it's picked off. Ray Lewis has the ball. He's on the 40, 30, could go all the way. 20, still on his feet. Touchdown, Ray Lewis. He took it away from Eddie George.
Another triumphant trip to Tennessee had Ray Lewis and Brian Billick headed to Oakland for the AFC Championship.
think we have the better talent. We have to just go out early and discourage not only the Giants on the field, but this crowd.
The fans are fired up. 60 minutes from the Super Bowl. Will it be the Vikings or the New York Giants?
We are ready for this stadium's first championship game since December the 26th of 1976. It all unfolds right here in front of the madness, the black hole, the Oakland Coliseum.
If the crowd senses that a victory is imminent for the Giants, they're going to be loud. We know what loud crowds can do to opposing teams.
The Raiders looking to go back to the Super Bowl for a 5th time, but in their way, the Baltimore Ravens.
Collins back, steps up over the middle, and he's got a man. It's Hilliard to the 5 down the left side. I want to be like that. He's got 6.
Championship football, baby. Championship football.
Vikings fumble it. This could be huge. There's pushing. There's shoving. It's hand-to-hand combat. It's the Giants. Look at that.
Collins takes the snap, throwing down the right side. It's got Camilla.
And it's already 13-0 New York.
All of a sudden, this game looks to be lopsided. The Vikings definitely have to regain their composure.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to put some points on the board.
We're getting all that 7 in the box to flex. Shannon's got to be one-on-one with
Dilfer under center, back in the end zone, short drop over the middle. Sharp's got it, 20, right up the middle. 30, he's at the 40, he's got a blocker. Go, Shannon Sharp, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Atta baby. Nice job. That's what you brought me here for.
You're not that fast.
That's what you brought me here for.
But you're not that fast. But don't tell anybody, okay?
And Gannon is injured. Gannon took a big shot, and he is down inside the 5.
Atta baby, guys. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
All day. Pass all day. How good has Kerry Collins been with his passes? Just about everything on the mark. Rolls to his left, throws one on the end zone, touchdown, Drew Bridges! Oh, what a play by Collins! White towels waving. Chant of Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Super Bowl, here we come.
I don't know what's in store for him. Come on, baby, come on.
The Raiders #1 in the NFL in rushing the football. That's right. But the Ravens have shut down everybody in that department.
Crossing route. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
The Ravens have not only survived, but conquered the black hole.
Get the ball.
On the goal line in trouble, scrambling around. Ball is loose. The ball
Get the ball. Get the ball.
On the 6. Pack your bags for Tampa Bay, Ravens. Here we come.
Yes. Love you. You got that, boss. Yeah, you're wonderful. You got that. You're the greatest ever. You got it. Yeah. You got Thank you.
We're not done yet.
They've just been worn out. They've been run over, thrown over. Boy, for an NFC title game, you would never have expected this in a million years.
It means more to you than anything. You hope maybe you got a chance to be one of those 2 teams to get to the dance.
Final score, the Giants 41, the Vikings nothing. Super Bowl, here we come.
NFC champions, baby. Hey, that means we're going to the Super Bowl. It's the best feeling I ever had, baby. I'm going to Tampa. I'm going to my first Super Bowl, baby.
The Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. Hallelujah!
Unbelievable. Give me a kiss, you big Unbelievable. We're going back to Tampa, baby. You deserve it.
On the road to the Super Bowl, only 2 teams remain. Now, they compete for a prize only one can win.